Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo casino that first opened in 1863. And of course, a certain road race first held in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Sainz, Blue, Ocon, Gasly, Magnussen, Bottas, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Joe, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg and Nick de Vries. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Let's talk about Blue. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. Ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
As it mostly depends on the geography of the existing streets, I think the track layout will be fixed.
Okay, not a great start, but let's get back on track. Tyre condition still looking good. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Pace and catching the car in front by about a second a lap. Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Alexander's coming in for his stop now. Car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Caution, caution. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.5 seconds. Come on, we need to get past. Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front, let's get past them. Final lap, push, push. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
They've done it then. They've won here in Monaco with an emphatic performance and a victory they can be proud of for many years to come. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. So let's review the drivers' standings. A result that will make Sergio Perez happy as he pushes his championship lead out even further. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Blue. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
Let's move on to the constructors. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.